No justice. No justice. No justice. Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. There are two systems of justice in the United States. There's a white system and there's a black system. The black system ain't doing so well. But we're going to stand up. Every black person in the United States is going to stand up. We're tired. I'm tired of looking at cameras and seeing these young black and brown people suffer. We're going to hold court today. We're going to hold court on systematic racism. We're going to have court right now. Guilty. Yeah. Guilty. Guilty. Racism against all of us. Guilty. 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 Racism against Trayvon Martin. We find them guilty. Racism against George Floyd. We find them guilty. Racism against Jacob Blake. Abdul Dawala. If I said the name wrong, Allah forgive me. Guilty. And we're not taking it anymore. I ask everyone to stand up. No justice. No justice. I met this man when I was 7 years old. How did I know I was going to meet this man again in these circumstances? I truly did not want to come and see y'all today for these reasons. My father was in town for the first march on D.C. I have a duty. I have a duty to support and understand each one. I love everybody in this crowd. I love you.
What's up? It's your girl Hershey Kids for Women Question Wednesdays. We are back with the chat talk part of the discussion. Shout out to Put You On Notice. What's up, squad? So we got Miss Peaches returning, my girl Naya, and we got Mikhail Daniels joining us to talk about clinical mental health. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good for women's work this quarantine.
Well, as y'all know, Women Question Wednesdays is a new segment under Put You On Notice where we talk about everything women. We highlight women in the community that are questioning it. We talk about women issues that are impacting women, everything and anything. So today we're going to talk about COVID and quarantine and how that's been impacting women, in particular you women, and some things that you guys have been practicing or doing to maintain self-care during this time, and how you all juggle just having kids and being moms and wives and sisters and friends and keeping your sanity. So who wants to start? Nobody? I'm about to say, let me tell y'all what I've been doing.
Well, for me, for my self-care, I mean, I worked from home from both jobs at one point, so that was kind of hard. I had to clock in and clock out, then do the other job. That only lasted for a little bit, but I did it. But it started to get a little hard. So then, like every other day, either me or my homeboy or yourself, Hershey, we'll go somewhere called a field trip. So like we'll go somewhere just to get something to eat. It'll be like the farthest place ever we can go. So it can be like just to get a burger, but let's get a burger in Grafton, or let's get a burger. And like me and you, we went to Long John Silver. Let's just go somewhere. So pretty much that's what I did. That was self-care, just to go somewhere, just to get out the house, just to do something different. Taking a walk. We was walking, doing different stuff. So that was my self-care, just trying to take care of myself because I did get sick around that time. So I had to make sure that I did get out, do get out the house to take care of myself. So I wouldn't be stuck in this house going crazy.
Oh, that's what's up. I think I've done similar things to you. Just trying to maintain social contact. I feel like that's super important being in the house. I am working from home as well. So when I get off, I try to set those boundaries from separating my work and just having my own social time. So yeah, those field trips where we just find somewhere to drive were super helpful. Me going to get my braids or hair done by Nate, like that's super helpful. Girlfriend time. Checking in with Miss Daniels, like all those things have been helpful to me. Just maintaining, social. That's important. So, what about you?
Yeah, it's definitely. I would say it's definitely been. When it all started, I was very cautious. Like nobody can come to my house. I'm not going to anybody else's house. Trying to be very safe. But now it's to the point where I'm over it, and I'm like, it's a fine line between your mental health and your physical health. And so just for my own mental health, I have needed to make sure I keep human contact. Some of the things I do is I make sure I start off my day on the track. So I try to get out to the track in the morning and run and work out and walk or do something outside to just kick off my day, because I know for the rest of the day, I'm going to be in front of the computer working or with my family. So that's really helped. And then the social contact with my girls has been very helpful.
Also, we did incorporate that too. And like me and Peaches, we started walking every day for miles, sometimes a little too ambitious.
Right.
We were just walking up just to stay active, because I didn't mention that, but that is really important. Like sitting still, I feel like I gained so much weight just not moving this whole time. So
oh yeah, and shout out to Extreme Fitness Phil on YouTube. So I work out with him every day. It's like a hip hop workout step class. And I do that at 12 o'clock every day. And that helps to like bring the energy back up and help me get through the rest of the day. And that's also very helpful, because I'm not going to the gym.
You can let me know.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
But I'm not going to the gym. And so he was like, listen, Corona out here, y'all don't have to go to the gym. I'm going to keep offering this for free. And as long as he offering it for free, I'm going to be on at 12 o'clock every day.
Okay, listen, they wasn't playing with her quarantine rules, okay? She like mask time out if you sneeze. Like, she was not playing, okay? What about you, Miss Daniels?
Yes, I can just kind of piggyback off of Nate. Like at first when it first happened, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm staying in the house, nobody can come in. But I was losing my mind. I'm like, I'm social. I got to get up out of here. So I just started doing little things like going to the stores and stuff like that, and then walking the track early where it was fewer people there. And then lately I've been working out with Taylor Fit Fitness every morning for the last about 6 weeks. And that's how I get my day started. It kind of get my mind in a situation where I'm ready to take charge, because girl, I was getting fat. I had lost all that weight and it was coming back. I was like, no, I will not. No.
Quarantine 15.
Girl, listen, I gained 30 pounds, y'all. I'm like, no.
But
I'm good.
Fine, but that's okay. You still look good.
I did get a little extra cushion in my pushing though, so I
did do that. Yes, I did do that.
That can stay, but the rest gotta go for real.
I know, right?
How has it been for you ladies that have kids, which I think all of you do, of different ages? How has that been maintaining household, maintaining work, and then they had you guys homeschooling for the most part? How has that been?
Ooh, that was bananas. I got 4 babies. It was bananas. They, like, even with simple multiplication and division, how I learned it is not how they learned it. I'm like, what you gonna do is carry this one. I don't care what your teacher said. It's going crazy. And I was in my last semester for clinical psychology, so it was just really like a culture shock in a way. Like, oh my gosh, what the heck is really going on? But as time went on, you know how we do, we're strong women, so we kind of just adapt to whatever situation we're in. So yeah, as time went on. What about you, Nay?
Yeah, it was definitely hard. Man, I don't even know how I got through it because I was homeschooling and Zooming for work at the same time. I don't know. I just we made it happen. Me and my husband, we divided and conquered. We tag teamed on the homework. My kids did really good though. Like my oldest, he finished all his stuff too fast. And the youngest was not in the mood ever for homework. So, yeah, we just had to fight through it.
Good. Y'all made it through. I hope y'all ready for round 2 because it's coming.
It's definitely
saying, like some schools saying open, some saying have, some saying
not.
I'm just like, yes, and I got so many different emails, and I'm like, I need y'all to get together because I'm cheap, and before I buy these uniforms, I need to know if they can start or not. Okay.
Don't buy the uniforms. They're not going.
They ain't going nowhere.
They ain't going nowhere.
I know NPS definitely, their packet is about this thick. I browsed through. It was just kind of explaining they're going to start off virtually and gradually, progressively go back into the classroom.
Yeah, doing phases.
Like, too much. I think they're going to end up being at home a little longer than anticipated or planned.
Yeah, I think so too.
So hopefully, y'all got some experience under y'all belt. Y'all gonna be prepared for this round this time.
Well, I don't have those problems because I have broke roommates. So, I mean, I have grown kids around here. So I'm sorry, Mikkel and Nate, that y'all have to go through that.
Well, listen, what you know how to do, we can give you an hour in the schedule. You could have a cooking class, a gym class. You could be a specialist.
I can fill in somewhere. Find me somewhere.
Right. We're going to put you on the schedule.
I know a little bit of Espanol if they need.
Listen, there you go. It take a village, okay?
On my life, they coming over.
I got an hour on it. That's
yeah.
What about as far as cooking? Like, has that been something, like, have y'all been super spoiled with DoorDash and stuff like that? Or have y'all actually been in the kitchen throwing down as well?
Not I. DoorDash, we like this.
So in the beginning, I was like, coronavirus, we not eating out, we not touching the containers, nothing. Nobody can come in the house with nothing from the outside. And then I was like, over it, let's order some food.
Hello.
But I have been cooking more. I have figured out this pressure cooker situation and air fryer situation, lifesavers. And yeah, so we're making it work.
Dude, I'm telling y'all, I can't say this enough. Nate is not playing. You gotta have on a hazmat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the car wash before you can come to her door. Like when DoorDash first came, they was like, do you want us to leave it at the door? I was like, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you kindly.
Right. I was like, why you ain't got no mask on? Like, even though we outside, I still want you to have a mask on with my food.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. It was really serious at first. Like, I think all of us were being extremely careful, washing our hands for 20 seconds every 5 minutes.
Right.
It just got to a point where it was like, okay.
We hear somebody sneeze and you run with the lights on, like, where you at?
Right. Girl, I bought a thermometer. I pulled out the thermometer a couple times, like, wait, do I need to check your temperature?
Have y'all been like to eyebrows or nails? Because they take your temperature too. Like my brow place, they'll take your temperature.
I've been, but they never check mine though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all go, I get them threaded and they, they check your temperature.
Oh, that's good.
It does. Yeah, but I get checked twice a day, so I'm tired of getting checked. I be like, listen, I'm 97.5. I'm good, okay?
Right.
Right. Do you remember you came to my house and I was like, oh my God, you came.
Yeah, I thought to be a nice friend and surprise. She's like,
Lights on the doorknob, like,
Ooh.
I felt bad, like, dang, my friend that will be at her house. But
now, in the beginning, I just think we were all like super paranoid and worried at the beginning. Like, man.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I see sanitizer on the shelf now, and I'm like, that feel weird to see sanitizer on the shelf.
Yeah, because it was not on the shelf at all.
Yeah,
it wasn't there.
My wipes or anything, everything was gone. Tissue, remember that when all the tissue was gone, y'all? Like,
yes.
what's so crazy is I ran out of tissue as soon as the world ran out of tissue. So
I remember that.
Girl,
she was calling like, I might need to borrow 2 rolls.
You on the phone borrowing tissue like sugar.
Right.
I'm like, who got a baby? I need some wet wipes or something.
Yeah, she was good for that because I was running out too. She like, oh, well, I got 2 packets in the car. So she had got her stock up. I ain't had my stock. So Misha had it going on. I was like, dang, I ain't got none. But she had
I'm traumatized. I'm never going through that again, okay? Rolls on rolls on rolls.
Oh my God.
But I know, Miss Daniels, you had mentioned that you were finishing school. I know you graduated in your clinical mental health field, and now you are a clinical therapist. So congratulations again. But are there like any tips you have just from the mental health side that could be helpful for women or their partners or spouses or kids, just to kind of give people some tips on how they can maintain their mental health, or just, you know, things to look out for?
Okay, I think some things to look out for are kind of like, I think that in our community especially, we have gotten like numb to the fact of depression. So those moments, especially with quarantine, you know how some people may not be working. It's so many people who lost so many things. And we may look at them like, oh, it's normal. You don't got nothing to do. So of course you're going to stay out in the bed. So let's just be mindful of those people who are staying in the bed, or even ourselves when we're staying in the bed. You know, we still got to get out the bed. But I think the number one rule in all of this is be okay with saying you're not okay. I think we have lost that. Like if somebody be like, hey, how you doing? We're like, oh, we're good, we're good. We have to get in the habit of saying, no, I'm not okay. So that would be my number one, just being okay with not being okay. We're all going through changes. It's a worldwide event that's going on, and it's okay if you're not okay. Just finding that support system. I know for me, even as a clinical specialist, I have to be okay with saying I'm not okay for one, and I have to surround myself with people. That is critical, to surround yourself with people who can uplift you, who can pour into you when you're empty, especially if you're strong. You know, how many times if you're the strong friends, people really checking up on you, they automatically assume that we're okay. It's because we know how to wear that mask really good.
That's good.
That's good advice. And I think we all are cut of that texture, to be honest. We're all women that are viewed as strong and having it together. But I do think there are times where we are vulnerable and we do need support and we do need to be checked on. And that's really good advice. And I know Put You On Notice has had other mental health providers to kind of give insight, because it's such a stigma in our community to not go get help, to not talk about it, to keep things in, to hold it in, to not share. And I know that's something that we are really working on as a community to try to break and really promote mental health awareness. And then even through this platform, I'm hoping that Women Crushing Wednesdays can definitely be a platform where women can support each other and provide resources to help each other. So thank you, ladies, for coming on. I appreciate your time, queens. All our women that are crushing it in your own rights. So hopefully y'all will come back and help me co-host. It's been a pleasure. Any last closing statements or anything I want to share?
The only last thing I want to say is make sure you are being the best version of you. I know in social media, we're in a time where social media is so many views. We're on there more now than ever because of the quarantine. So we get in the habit of maybe comparing ourselves, but the only competition should be yourself. Let's make a habit of being the best version of yourself. So if you're feeling down or you're asking yourself why I'm not here yet, just kind of sit with yourself, sit in with yourself to ask yourself, what are you doing to reach your goals? And let's compare ourselves only to ourselves. So never compare, maybe compete in a friendly matter, but never compare yourself to the next person.
That's good.
Another year, I have said 2020 is a year of vision. So with all this is going on, I still see 2020 as a vision. At this point in my life, I feel like those people who's been around me doing this whole thing are the people that I need in my life, who I'm carrying it into the next whatever season, because if they're gone at whatever, they're not going with me to the next season. So again, this has really shown me to open up my eyes for friends, family, or whoever who wasn't there with me, but those who stuck by me, those are the ones I'm going to take with me wherever I'm going.
That's right.
Yeah.
She keeps threatening not to take me with her, though. I just want y'all to know.
I do threaten you.
2020.
You number one on the list because you have been there for me. So I threaten you every day. I didn't threaten you today, but I do threaten you every day. But
I ain't going nowhere, okay, Queens? I'm stalking all of y'all all year long, okay? So you go to me. And then I'm definitely gonna be bothering y'all to come back because I appreciate all y'all's insight and energy. So thank y'all for being positive supports for me, and I appreciate y'all. Any last shout outs before we get up out of here? No?
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I keep you in 2021 then for having me on. How about that?
Don't edit that part out, okay?
Petty.